I talk a lot about first names in my consultations. Let's talk middle names. I always have people asking, like, what are going to be the Anne, Lynn, Marie middle names of this generation? I don't think it's going to be as cut and dry. The ones I see all the time, Rae, R-A-E for girls. I feel like that's the new, like, Marie. Mae, M-A-E, is another one. Not as often. I don't see it as often as Rae. I don't know if it's being used as often as Rae, but from the people who are telling me the names they choose, Rae is, like, definitely number one. Rose is still a big one. That was a big one back in the 90s when I was born. If you're looking for a timeless option that doesn't feel like dated the way some of the 90s middle names do, I always recommend Kate and Claire. I feel like they sound good with just about any name besides other like one syllable hard K sounding names. I call Claire a chameleon middle name because you could pair it with something very, very whimsical and it sounds like it fits. You could do it with something very serious like Eleanor Claire, like that fits just as well as like Calliope Claire. I'm seeing a lot of one syllable like naturey names, sometimes two syllable I guess, so like Sage, Jade, Shay, Wren, but I guess I'm seeing like Pearl and Opal for some two syllable. One I'm seeing in real life where I live on the Illinois-Iowa border is Reese. I feel like nobody said they've used that in my comments recently, but I know a few people who have used Reese for their girl's middle name. And I didn't intend for this video just to be about girl middle names, but then when I think about it, whenever anyone tells me like their boy's middle name, usually it's their dad's name, or their grandpa's name, or like their father-in-law's name. So I feel like there aren't as like many discernible trends. You just have to look at the names that were popular 50 to 60 years ago for boys, and that's the middle names people are choosing. But I would love to know what middle names you are seeing people use, whether it is for girls or boys. For me, it's just easier to find like the patterns of the girl names, because I think people, for girls, like to go more like stylistic. For boys, they go more honor name.